Welcome to my channel, CoinTOS HD. Today, we're exploring the fascinating 1982 Netherlands 5-cent coin featuring Queen Beatrix, also known by the inscription BATIXKONINGINDRNEDLNDN. Could this small Dutch coin be hiding surprising value? Is it just an ordinary 5-cent piece, or could a rare error or high-grade example be worth much more than its face value? In this video, you'll discover the complete history of the 1982 Netherlands 5-cent coin, its design, mintage, mint marks, rare errors, current market value, collector tips, investment potential, and the features that make certain examples highly sought after by coin collectors around the world. Whether you're a beginner, a world coin enthusiast, or an experienced numismatist, this guide will help you identify what to look for before buying, selling, or adding this coin to your collection. Stay with us until the end, because you might have one of these coins sitting in an old collection, coin jar, or estate box without realizing its true collector value. Let's get started and uncover the secrets of the 1982 Queen Beatrix Netherlands 5-cent coin. Let's get started. Top 3 first up. The 1982 Netherlands 5-cent coin, often identified by the inscription Beatrix Koningin der Nederlanden, sometimes misspelled as Koningin de Nederlanden, is one of the first circulating coins issued during the reign of Queen Beatrix. She became Queen of the Netherlands in 1980 after the abdication of Queen Juliana, making this coin part of an important new chapter in Dutch history. Although millions of these coins were produced for everyday use, collectors continue searching for high-grade examples, attractive uncirculated pieces, and unusual mint errors. While an ordinary circulated coin is generally worth only a small amount, exceptional examples certified in top mint state grades or with rare errors can be much more valuable. This makes the 1982 Dutch 5-cent coin an interesting piece for both beginners and experienced collectors. The Netherlands has a long and respected tradition of producing beautifully designed coins that reflect the country's monarchy and national identity. When Queen Beatrix became monarch on April 30, 1980, a completely new series of Dutch coins was introduced featuring her portrait. The 1982 5-cent coin belongs to this first generation of Beatrix coinage and circulated throughout the country before the euro replaced the Dutch guilder in 2002. During the early 1980s, the Netherlands enjoyed a stable democratic government, but faced economic challenges shared by many European nations, including unemployment and inflation. Even so, Dutch coin production remained strong because millions of coins were needed for daily commerce. Today, these coins remind collectors of the final decades of the Dutch guilder and the beginning of Queen Beatrix's long reign, which lasted until her abdication in 2013. The obverse features a modern portrait of Queen Beatrix facing left with the inscription BATIXKONINGINDRNEDLNDN, meaning Beatrix, Queen of the Netherlands. The portrait has a clean, modern appearance that reflects Dutch artistic design of the late 20th century. The reverse displays the large numeral 5 with the word cent and the date 1982 in a bold, easy-to-read layout. The coin was designed by renowned Dutch designer Bruno Ninebe van Iben, whose minimalist style became famous throughout the Dutch coin series. The coin is struck in bronze-plated steel, weighs approximately 3.5 grams, measures about 18 millimeters in diameter, and has a smooth edge. Its simple but elegant design makes it instantly recognizable to collectors. The 1982 Netherlands 5-cent coin was struck by the Royal Dutch Mint, Koninklijk Nederlands Munt, in Utrecht. Many Dutch coins include small mint marks and mintmaster's marks near the date. During this period, collectors may find symbols such as the caduceus or other mintmaster marks, depending on the production year. These marks identify the officials responsible for coin production rather than different mint locations, because Dutch circulation coins were produced at the Royal Dutch Mint. Most 1982 examples have standard mint markings and are common. Differences in mint marks generally do not create major rarity for this date, although specialists often collect every variation. The 1982 Netherlands 5-cent coin had a very large production, with approximately 86 million coins struck for circulation. Because of this high mintage, the coin is considered common. Most examples found today are circulated and carry little premium over face value. However, sharply struck uncirculated coins with original mint luster are much harder to find than worn examples, especially those certified in the highest mint state grades. The market value depends heavily on condition and whether the coin has a genuine mint era. A heavily worn coin in poor condition is generally worth around 5 cents to 20 cents. Average circulated pieces usually sell for 10 cents to 50 cents. Fine condition coins may bring 50 cents to $1.50, while extremely fine examples often sell for $1 to $3. Attractive uncirculated coins typically range from $2 to $8. Professionally graded mint state coins can sell for $10 to $40, while superb certified examples in the highest grades may reach $75 to $150 or more, depending on eye appeal and population reports. Normal 1982 circulation coins have not achieved famous record-breaking auction prices, but exceptional top population certified pieces can sell for significantly more than ordinary examples. Although standard 1982 5-cent coins are common, collectors actively search for genuine mint errors. Off-center strikes, where part of the design is missing, are among the most desirable. Broad strikes caused by striking outside the retaining collar, clipped planchets missing part of the metal blank, rotated dies, die cracks, and occasional double strikes also attract collectors. Minor die chips and weak strikes can be found, but usually command only small premiums. True doubled dies and wrong planchet errors are extremely rare and should be authenticated by a professional grading service before any high value is assumed. One of the most exciting facts about the 1982 Dutch 5-cent coin is that many still survive in old collections, forgotten jars of foreign coins, inherited family collections, dealer bulk boxes, estate sales, and coin albums assembled before the euro replaced the guilder. Although these coins no longer circulate in the Netherlands, they frequently appear in mixed world coin lots. A common coin may not be valuable, but discovering a flawless uncirculated example or a genuine mint era can be an exciting find for any collector. Before selling this coin, examine it carefully under good lighting. Look for strong original luster, sharp details, and any unusual mint errors. Avoid cleaning the coin because even light polishing can reduce its collector value. If the coin appears to have an important error or remains in exceptional mint state condition, consider submitting it to a professional grading service such as NGC or PCGS for authentication. Store the coin in acid-free holders, coin flips, or protective capsules to preserve its condition for the future. The 1982 Netherlands 5-cent coin is not considered a rare investment coin in ordinary circulated grades because of its high mintage. However, demand for high-grade Dutch coins has remained steady among world coin collectors. Certified mint state examples, particularly those with outstanding quality or unusual mint errors, have the best long-term potential. As more collectors build complete Queen Beatrix coin sets, premium examples may continue to become more desirable. Queen Beatrix ruled the Netherlands for more than 30 years before voluntarily abdicating in 2013 in favor of her son, King Willem-Alexander. The Dutch guilder, represented by coins like this one, disappeared from daily use when the euro became the official currency in 2002. Designer Bruno Ninnepe van Iben became internationally recognized for creating one of Europe's most modern and minimalist circulating coin designs. Even though millions of these coins were made, finding a perfect uncirculated example today is much more difficult than finding a well-worn piece from circulation. Next up, welcome back, coin lovers. Today, we are exploring the fascinating 1998 Elizabeth II DG Reg FD1 penny from the United Kingdom. At first glance, this small bronze-colored coin may seem like an ordinary penny that millions of people once used every day. However, many collectors continue searching for this coin because certain examples in exceptional condition or with genuine mint errors can be worth much more than face value. The inscription, ELIZABTHIIDG Reg FD, means Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith, making this coin an important part of modern British history. Whether you found one in your change, an old coin jar, or a family collection, learning about this coin could help you discover whether you own an ordinary circulation piece or a collectible example with extra value. The 1998 one penny was issued by the Royal Mint during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, who had already been on the British throne for more than 4 decades. During the late 1990s, the United Kingdom was experiencing major political and technological changes. The country was preparing for the new millennium, and modern banking, computers, and electronic payments were becoming increasingly common. Even so, the one penny remained an essential part of everyday life, used in shops, markets, buses, and vending machines throughout the country. The one penny has one of the longest histories of any British denomination. Decimal one penny coins were first introduced in 1971, when the United Kingdom changed from the old pounds, shillings, and pence system to the decimal currency still used today. By 1998, the coin had become one of Britain's most familiar circulating coins. Although millions were produced each year, collectors enjoy building date sets of every year and looking for exceptional uncirculated pieces and unusual mint eras. Because of its connection with Queen Elizabeth II, one of Britain's longest-reigning monarchs, the 1998 penny also holds historical significance for many collectors. The obverse features the elegant portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Ian Rank Broadley. This portrait was introduced in 1998 and shows the Queen wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara. Around the portrait appears the inscription ELIZABETH IIDG Reg FD, reflecting her royal title. This design became one of the most recognizable portraits used on modern British coinage. The reverse was designed by Christopher Ironside and displays the famous portcullis with chains, a symbol closely associated with the Palace of Westminster and the British Parliament. Above the design appears the numeral 1, while below is the word penny and the date 1998. The design represents Britain's parliamentary tradition and national heritage. The coin is made from bronze-plated steel, as 1998 was the first year that regular circulation British one-penny coins changed from bronze to copper-plated steel. It weighs approximately 3.56 grams, has a diameter of 20.3 millimeters, and features a plain edge. This change in composition reduced production costs while maintaining the familiar appearance of the coin. The 1998 one penny was struck by the Royal Mint in Llantrisant, Wales. Most circulation coins from the Royal Mint do not carry a mint mark, and this is completely normal. The absence of a mint mark does not make the coin rare. Instead, it simply indicates normal Royal Mint production for circulation. Since only one official mint produced these coins for circulation, mint location generally does not affect rarity for standard 1998 pennies. Special collector editions produced for annual mint sets may display much stronger strikes and superior finishes, but still do not carry a standard circulation mint mark. The Royal Mint produced approximately 739 million 1998 one-penny coins for circulation. This enormous production number makes the coin very common in circulated grades. Because so many examples were released into circulation, worn coins usually have little premium above face value. However, finding a perfectly preserved coin with full original mint luster is much more difficult today because many entered circulation immediately after being issued. High-grade certified examples remain desirable among collectors building top-quality British decimal collections. The value of a 1998 one penny depends almost entirely on its condition and whether it has a genuine mint era. A heavily worn coin in poor condition is generally worth only 1 pence, its face value. A normal circulated example is usually worth 1 pence to 20 pence, while a nice fine condition coin may sell for 20 pence to 50 pence. Extremely fine examples with very little wear often bring £1 to £3. Uncirculated coins that retain full original mint luster commonly sell for £3 to £10, depending on eye appeal. Professionally graded mint state coins can reach £20 to over £100 in very high grades such as MS66, MS67 or better, where population numbers become much smaller. Genuine era coins or exceptionally preserved specimens may sell for higher amounts. Auction prices vary widely, but certified top-grade examples and dramatic mint errors have achieved prices from several £100s upward, while ordinary circulated coins are not known to reach extraordinary values. Although the standard 1998 penny is common, collectors actively search for genuine mint errors. A double die error may show noticeable doubling in letters or numbers. Off-center strikes occur when the coin is not properly centered during striking, leaving part of the design missing. Clipped planchets have a curved section missing because of an error during blank production. Die cracks appear as raised lines caused by damaged dies. Broad strike coins are struck without the retaining collar and appear wider than normal. A rotated die error causes the front and back designs to be misaligned. Very rare wrong planchet errors occur when the coin is struck on a blank intended for another denomination or another country's coin. Because many altered coins exist, any unusual error should be authenticated by a respected grading service before significant value is assumed. One exciting fact about the 1998 one penny is that it can still be discovered in circulation, old piggy banks, forgotten coin jars, inherited collections, estate sales, charity shops, flea markets, and boxes stored in attics or garages. Since millions were produced, ordinary examples remain easy to find. However, the real treasure lies in locating an uncirculated coin that escaped wear for decades or discovering a genuine mint error that most people overlooked. Many collectors continue searching through rolls of British pennies because valuable varieties occasionally appear where least expected. Before selling a 1998 one penny, carefully inspect both sides under good lighting or with a magnifying glass. Look for unusual doubling, die cracks, striking errors, or outstanding preservation. Never clean the coin, even if it appears dirty, because cleaning almost always reduces collector value. If you believe you have an exceptional example or a major mint error, consider having it authenticated and graded by a professional grading company such as NGC or PCGS. Store valuable coins in acid-free holders, capsules, or archival quality albums to protect them from scratches, moisture, fingerprints, and environmental damage. From an investment perspective, the ordinary 1998 one penny is not considered a rare coin because of its very high mintage. Nevertheless, demand remains steady among collectors completing British decimal coin sets, especially for flawless mint state examples and authenticated mint errors. As high-grade coins become harder to find over time, premium examples may continue to appreciate gradually. While this coin is unlikely to become a major rarity in normal circulated condition, collectors recognize that exceptional quality and genuine mint errors can create much stronger long-term value. A fascinating fact about the 1998 one penny is that it marked the beginning of regular copper-plated steel penny production in the United Kingdom, replacing the heavier bronze composition used for previous circulating pennies. Because of its steel core, the coin is magnetic, unlike earlier bronze pennies. Another interesting detail is that this was the first circulating penny to feature the new Ian Rank Broadley portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, making it an important transitional issue in modern British coinage. Even though it represents only one penny, it reflects major changes in British minting technology and remains an important part of everyday British history. Next up, the 1987 Elizabeth II DG Reg FD1 penny is one of the last traditional British bronze pennies issued before major changes to the United Kingdom's coinage. The words ELIZABTH IIDG Reg FD around the Queen's portrait stand for the Latin phrase De Gratia Regina Fidei Defensa, meaning by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. Although millions of these coins were produced, collectors continue searching for them because high-grade examples, unusual mint errors, and coins with exceptional eye appeal can be worth much more than their face value. The 1987 penny is also popular because it represents an important period during Queen Elizabeth II's long reign and is a familiar coin found in many collections. While most examples are common, the best preserved coins and genuine error varieties attract strong interest from collectors. The history of the 1987 one penny is closely connected with Britain's decimal currency system, introduced in 1971 when the country changed from pounds, shillings, and pence to a simpler decimal system. By 1987, the decimal coinage had become part of everyday life across the United Kingdom. Queen Elizabeth II had been on the throne for more than 3 decades, and the country was experiencing significant economic and technological changes during the late 1980s. The Royal Mint continued producing bronze pennies because they remained an essential part of daily commerce. Although the penny had a very low purchasing power by this time, it was still widely used in shops, vending machines, and banking. Today, the 1987 one penny represents a fascinating snapshot of British history and remains an important date for collectors assembling complete decimal penny collections. The obverse of the 1987 one penny features the elegant third portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Raphael David Makhlouf. The Queen is shown wearing the George IV state diadem, and the surrounding inscription reads, ELIZABETH Reg FD. This portrait appeared on British coins from 1985 through 1997 and is admired for its dignified appearance. The reverse was designed by Christopher Ironside and displays the famous crown portcullis with chains, a historic badge associated with the Palace of Westminster and the British Parliament. The denomination 1 penny appears above the design, while the date, 1987, is shown below. The coin is made of bronze, consisting of approximately 97% copper with small amounts of tin and zinc. It weighs about 3.56 grams and has a diameter of 20.3 millimeters with a plain edge. These specifications make it one of the classic bronze British pennies collected around the world. The 1987 British one penny was struck by the Royal Mint at Llantrisant in Wales. Unlike many coins from other countries, British circulation coins normally do not display a mint mark. Therefore, the absence of a mint mark on this coin is completely normal and does not indicate an error or a rare variety. Since virtually all circulation pennies of this date were struck at the Royal Mint, there are no regular mint mark varieties for collectors to search for. Instead, rarity depends mainly on condition and any genuine minting errors rather than the mint location. The Royal Mint produced approximately 165,893,001 penny coins dated 1987 for circulation. This large production means the coin is considered common in circulated grades and is still easy to obtain from dealers or collections. However, perfectly preserved uncirculated examples are much scarcer because most entered everyday circulation and developed scratches, wear, and discoloration over time. Collectors building high-grade sets often pay premium prices for brilliant original examples with attractive surfaces. The value of the 1987 one penny depends greatly on its condition and whether it has a genuine mint error. A heavily worn coin in poor condition is generally worth only its face value or around 1 pence to 10 pence. Average circulated examples usually sell for about 10 pence to 50 pence. Fine condition coins often bring between 50 pence and £1. Extremely fine pieces with only slight wear commonly sell for around £2 to £5. Attractive uncirculated coins with original mint luster are frequently worth between £5 and £15. Certified mint state examples graded MS65 to MS67 by professional grading services may sell for £20 to more than £100 depending on eye appeal and demand. Exceptional top population examples with outstanding quality have occasionally sold for several £100s at specialist auctions. These values change over time according to collector demand, certification, and overall market conditions. Although the standard 1987 one penny is common, genuine mint errors can be much more valuable. Collectors search for double die varieties showing noticeable doubling in the lettering or design, off-center strikes where part of the coin design is missing, broad strikes caused by striking outside the retaining collar, clipped planchets with a section missing from the blank, rotated dies where the reverse is misaligned, die cracks that create raised lines on the surface, and wrong planchet errors where the design was accidentally struck on a blank intended for another denomination. These authentic mint errors are uncommon and often command significant premiums depending on their visibility, rarity, and certification by professional grading companies. One exciting reason collectors continue searching for the 1987 one penny is that it can still occasionally be discovered in old jars of coins, inherited collections, piggy banks, estate sales, antique shops, and forgotten boxes stored in homes. While it is no longer commonly found in everyday circulation, because the bronze penny has largely disappeared from active use, many examples remain hidden in private collections waiting to be rediscovered. A rare mint era or an exceptionally preserved coin could be worth much more than an ordinary example. Before selling a 1987 one penny, collectors should examine the coin carefully under good lighting or with a magnifying glass. Check for original mint luster, sharp design details, unusual striking characteristics, and any signs of genuine mint errors. Never clean the coin, as cleaning can permanently damage the surface and greatly reduce its value. If the coin appears to be an unusual variety or is in exceptional condition, professional grading by respected services such as NGC or PCGS may increase buyer confidence and sometimes improve its market value. For long-term preservation, store the coin in acid-free holders, protective capsules, or archival quality albums away from moisture and excessive heat. The investment potential of the 1987 one penny is moderate rather than spectacular. Ordinary circulated examples are unlikely to experience dramatic increases in value because of their large mintage. However, certified high-grade coins with original red surfaces, attractive eye appeal, and verified mint errors continue to attract collector interest. As more top-quality examples become locked away in permanent collections, premium pieces may gradually become more valuable over time. Collectors who focus on condition rarity rather than simply the date often enjoy the best long-term results. One fascinating fact about the 1987 one penny is that it belongs to the Raphael Makhlouf portrait series, which appeared on British coins for only a relatively short period between 1985 and 1997, before being replaced by a new portrait by Ian Rank Broadley. Another interesting fact is that the crowned portcullis reverse had been used since decimalization in 1971 and became one of the most recognizable symbols on modern British coinage. Although millions of these pennies were made, finding one that still retains its original bright red mint color decades later is surprisingly difficult and highly desirable among collectors. If you enjoyed learning about the 1987 Elizabeth IIDG Reg FD1 penny, don't forget to like this video, leave a comment telling us if you own this coin, and subscribe for more rare coin history, values, mint era discoveries, and collecting tips. Every old coin has a story, and you never know when an ordinary-looking penny could turn out to be a valuable collectible. Check your coin jars, old collections, and family keepsakes today, because your next great numismatic discovery could already be waiting for you.